Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading next 4 weeks. This is going to be for money and success. And if you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you've joined me today. We're going to look into your symbols. This one, okay, wants to show up for everyone because it's time to break free from whatever is holding you back. That's why I'm going to pick an extra one for you. And so let's see what you need to know right now. We have here the horseman. She's carrying, you can see here a little bag, which represents actually like a post in the mail, a good news coming. Can be something that is tying you down, is actually getting released also. It can be representative of that. By the way, if you're new here and haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit subscribe. And if you go on to enjoy the message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We have right here a whip and a broom. And I see on the bottom, it caught my eye, again, a commitment. The thing is, some of you, this is coming as like, you need to know that. What is that is there's a commitment that you're breaking free from with the good news, but there's another one coming. So I feel some of you might be actually used to putting yourself in this kind of like we have with the fox, a shady situation. That's coming for you as like a warning. Do not just get out of one thing and jump into another. Just give it a pause. Wait for a second, okay? Because whip and the broom can be... Whip is like a basically hurting, and the broom can be like cleaning somebody else's work. Okay, we have a true north compass showing up when you wait. Like we have the 11, we have the 16. Maybe wait for 5 days. Give it 5 days so you can actually see your true north, the true desire. With the clockwork here, yeah, the destiny actually the events are working like a clockwork basically. If you give it a chance and do not jump into the first thing comes into you. This can even be, let's say maybe your finances are related, like attached to a relationship and you're breaking free from one. And this can be basically telling you don't jump into another one right away. Give it a second, give it some time. Let's see what else is the universe is going to bring to you. Don't accept the first offer. Like this is about like ordering from the universe basically. Maybe you're ordering pasta and it keeps delivering pizza. Now it's time to say, no, I want pasta. No, I don't want that. Okay, it can be a little bit pressing, but it seems like the true north and the clockwork, everything is set up. It is coming forward. Let's dive into the saucer, the coffee cup and the saucer. I see tears of joy within the 3rd week. The 16th of the month can be the 3rd week. No, it's actually the 21st is that. But either way, and like wait for after the 16th maybe. We have a letter Y here. It can be in someone's first name or the last name. Ivan, Yvette, or and I see there's a duck looking at that, and there's a dog inside of this. Kind of looks like a margarita glass as well. The chihuahuas here, they are actually bred for a certain purpose back in the day, and because they're fierce, they're like cats, but they can fit inside of small spaces. They were actually catching big creatures going around inside. I don't want to use the name of it because inside of the pipes. The thing is, this can be a chihuahua, a small person with a lot of power. It can be your energy, guys. Okay, a crab, Cancer, you might have this kind of power within you as well. Even though maybe people around you perceive you as small. I'm not meaning that you're small. They perceive you as small. Doesn't mean that you cannot get things done. And you're inside here, you're watching someone. Maybe this duck can be someone who's like someone dangling on top of your head, telling you, oh, I am the mother. I can do the things. You just watch and learn from me. It seems like that's not going to be the case for you. You're going to have a lot of power to really I see like a house roof here. This can be about home, like setting up a house. It seems like you have a lot of power to take care of that. The thing is, maybe you're not really homely. You don't care that much making a home. But the Cancers that I know, they love their houses. They take care of them very well. So the thing is, the Chihuahua attitude might be necessary. That's like I know it's a little problematic here, but in order to protect your boundary in household, that can be a necessary attitude that you need to a little bit use. It doesn't mean being hurtful. It means like having your boundaries straight. Okay, when a Chihuahua doesn't want you to touch them, they don't allow you to touch them. And we have like a man here with white hair. and there's a horse behind them. This is like the end of the first week again showing up this person. Seems like this mother energy can be maybe trying to prevent you to reach this person here. Okay, I know this is material reading, so I'm going to interpret maybe there's a boss and there's a manager in between, and you're trying to get to the boss, so because he is carrying your horse, your heart's desire behind him. But the thing is, this manager might be trying to block that. You can see the phone lines forming here. There are other ways. You don't have to show in front of the other people. There are other ways you can reach to this person, and that can be how you're going to break free from it. But the whip and the broom can be indicative of this person actually on top of your head trying to block the freedom here too, okay? Another thing I see here within the second week, we have a mermaid talking to the Poseidon, basically. Because you're a water sign, I'm going to interpret mermaid in a positive sense. It seems like there's a higher power you can advise with, okay, through the higher power. Okay, we have another mermaid right here. You from this tiny to becoming bigger here. You're attached to the Poseidon. Poseidon can be in the literal sense, maybe an authority in your life that can be an emotional authority as well. Maybe your mind is waiting for them to say, yes, go ahead and do that. Maybe that's why you're advising with them. This can be an authority who can give an approval for you to go forward with your heart's desire, okay? It seems like it's starting small, but it's going to go very big very quickly. So better prepare yourself to handle that bigness of that. So it can be a little bit like too much power to handle initially, but I feel you're going to actually overcome that very quickly. I see a letter V right here, a massive V showing up within the third week. V can symbolize a victorious moment for you, okay? A moment of victory. And then I see that you have a lot of like a fish attached to yourself. And in this reading, you showed up fully as a water sign. And it seems like here, if you're cross-watching for someone else as well, this person is their emotions are going to be really powerful this time. Emotions, I interpret them in the positive emotions that this person has and the passions that they have. And if that's your passion, they're going to be extremely become an extreme force for you to move forward with the things you want to accomplish. So every time you feel like, oh, even though I have this creative idea, it cannot get me anywhere. I want money, but it will never come to me. Your word is going to be your command. Your emotions approving that word is going to be your magic wand to push that away or bring it to you. Okay, so it's going to be really important because I see here, you can see the cheetah right here. Cheetah is looking like in a way that like, oh, are you sure? Do you want me to go or do you want me to stop? It's like you can look at the face here. Cheetah is basically your energy going out there, and every thought that we have has resonance, has a vibration. It just goes out there and then brings similar experiences to us. That's why this cheetah is looking at you, maybe giving you a chance, this energy before it goes out there. Are you sure you want this to happen? If you don't really think about that. Another thing with the cheetah's energy, we can actually interpret this as a leader. Inside of a crowd, there's a leader standing, and there's a cup right here. The cup kind of looks like Ankh as well. You know, the symbol of the Ankh, Egyptian symbol, which is a representative of the feminine energy. Feminine energy representative of the creativity, okay? Giving birth to something new. There's a person of authority. Lions, cheetahs, they represent a person of authority, a person who makes decisions. But I feel here, you are the creative source. That's why this person is waiting for your approval. Okay, that's why they're turning around and looking at you and telling you, like, is this what you want? Do you want me to bring this to you? And I feel sure that you are. The clockwork is everything in the universe is going to work like a clockwork. The better you feel about this subject, it is going to come to you in a better format here. Even though there's a crowd in front of you, maybe there are blockages in front of you, and maybe even you think there's too much competition. If this is something that you're going to go into a competitive moment, it's still, we see the sunshine here. I see that you are on top, ending up on top. There's a pig behind you. Pig can be representative of greed and also representative of something coming into your life, but because it's not in front of you, it's behind you, I feel like here material satisfaction is not going to turn you greedy. Like you're going to be able to put that behind. It's not going to affect your personality. If you're thinking, oh, it might even change things for me. I see number 8 here crossing the 4th week, like after the 4th week. I know this is for the next 4 weeks, but something might also pay off like after the 4th week, something that is materialist, like financially satisfying come forth. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a very light energy in your heart and your desire is coming very smoothly and lightly. So if you believe this is so hard to attain, even though I want it so badly, it's not going to be the case. So if you think it's going to come from hard work, hard thinking, or it is impossible, you might not even catch it when it shows up, okay? We have a second desire here. This is also like maybe pause along the way. The first one is coming faster, but the second one is like having a little, maybe someone pushing it down like a ski, like down a slope. So it might require some help. I see some letters. T-A-L-T-A, Letitia, can be in someone's first name or the last name, can be helping you, Alicia. Another thing in your heart space is there's a crowded environment here. The crowd can be a crowd funding, a crowd can be crowd supporting. They're light crowd, so they're not really blocking anything. And there maybe it's like an environment that is also pushing you a little further. Think of it that way, like a little. For example, this can be an art class that you're going to, a free art class that you go to time to time. This can be a crowd that is really pushing you towards a certain direction when it comes to achieving your heart's desire. It can be like a supportive crowd for you here, okay? Let's pull your tarot now. We're going to look into what's coming your way. It seems like a heartbreak is going away. Week by week, we're going to look into it. The Three of Swords is like... it seems like a heartbreak, but the heartbreak has already happened. And the Knight of Cups can be symbolizing something coming forward is really going to let those clouds part away. So the Three of Swords basically indicates that if you have a heartbreak, that's going to go away. With the clouds are going to part really soon. What else do we have here? Nine of Swords you're starting the first week with. Nine of Swords is a self-fulfilling. It didn't yet, but it can turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy. What does that mean? You have a lot of fears of maybe losing a war right here. We can see on the side of the bed. Someone is defeated. This can be you defeating them, or maybe you're feeling defeated here. Swords is 9 different issues right above your head, lingering like the sword of Damocles here. It's like in your face, it's bothering you all day, every day. However, you can see here the zodiac signs on this down comforter. And also we have the roses. Roses indicate the solutions. There are solutions right on top of you that instead of seeing them, you're covering your eyes here, okay? What you need to do at this point, you can be the one defeating the situation, but you need to open your eyes and see things from with your own 2 eyes rather than through your mind's eye. Because your mind might be scared of whatever has happened in the past to other people or whatever has been happening to your ancestors or whatever it is. But it is a different time here. All you need to do is just open your eyes. But if you do keep your eyes closed, this can cause you to actually pass the time to take the necessary precautions. The second week, we have the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is like before this. So you see he has like one problem actually put away, taken care of. There are 3 other things on top of his head, and there's still light coming from the corner here. We see in this picture there's a priest helping a person, a child right there. So there's like hope, still hope out there. And the thing is, when you, even though you open your eyes, why I don't understand why Four of Swords comes in. We're going to pull some clarifiers here. I feel, again, you can keep your eyes closed, but instead of focusing on 9 different problems, you can maybe focus on 3 at a time. Okay, that can be if you cannot let go everything at once, immediately. You can let go of some part of it and try to focus on three of those and try to find solutions for that. And when you do, Page of Wands is actually someone who's blunt, who's courageous, who actually launches into the future with a creative idea through passion and get things done along the same way, with the same energy. And the thing is, you're going to be able to take care of those three things. When you have less things to take care of, you're going to actually come up with the creative ideas to how to find solutions for them. So, maybe make a list of the things that are bothering you. And what happens at the end is, I feel like they're all going to resolve from number 9 to number 11. You see they're reversed. You're going to reverse the scenario here. You're going to get your heart's desire. But initially, you need to really remove your mind off of all the problems that are in front of you. You need to just pick some battles that you can handle right now. And when you reduce the amount, you're going to have the passion to solve those in front of you. And that, I feel like, within the 4th week, maybe especially, will bring solutions to all of them. Okay, we have King of Pentacles here. The issues that you might be facing about money, structure, stability, and the devil on the bottom tells me that it might eating you up. Okay, your mind. The devil cannot act by himself, but he can put ideas in our heads and make us act in a way that causes us to run away from what's in front of us, the problems, or maybe like you have a bill to pay, you have a certain amount, it just puts you in so much distress, you go and spend that money on something that is not even needed. Okay, that's the devil's energy. But this is suggesting that no matter what happens, you need to really focus on the solution, the confidence. Have confidence that the Divine Father is always supporting you as well. With the King of Pentacles, you see that he has stability, structure. So trust that if you're still breathing, there's some bread to eat here. Okay, it's going to be taken care of. With the Four of Swords, we have 9 of Wands. Whatever is happening, so you can take necessary precautions for yourself, build a fence around your land, or protect what you have created. Be careful about that. And that 3 problems, maybe 3 things that you're going to choose is actually going to help you see. It might require you to really first maybe start seeing what's coming in, what's going out. If you have expense problems, it's going to help you make a list of things. Maybe there are people that are benefiting from you unnecessarily. You're going to really start recognizing that and saying no to that. It can really grow your budget if that's a situation that maybe you're paying to the things that are not even useful, that you're not using. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands comes with 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, this sweet lady enjoying the wealth that she created in her beautiful garden right here. So it seems like when you reduce the amount of things that you're thinking, this will give you an opportunity to really create your picket fence around your income, and that will actually give you more opportunities to go out there and solve things that are available to you, which will bring stability. That's the most important part of the 9 of Pentacles. When you feel the stability, you're going to be able to thrive for more with the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what the Justice is going to speak out. Is it going to tell us? Afterwards, I'm going to pull some angels and guardians for you and symbols as well. 3 of Pentacles. So it seems like, yes, when you feel that stability through your passion, when you see whatever is actually you already have and whatever more is available to you, this will help you see the solutions and receive the solutions and the answers, and also bring together 3 of Pentacles, like-minded people that want to help you, that want to help you thrive, that will, maybe you're going to help them to thrive, and that you will benefit financially from that as well. Okay, that's why I said the clockwork of the universe, the destiny, is something exactly works like a clockwork. Everything falls into the place in the right time. But if we are not really in a emotionally stable place for that, we cannot see that system is working. Okay, angels, we have white witch would be the light. We can say the witch maybe as a word is now a little bit negative. It has negative feeling to it. We can say the sorcerer or someone, the magician that we can use, that being the light. Magic is not something making something out of nothing. Alchemy is not that. It's actually using whatever is available to you and turning it into something else. That's what alchemy, the magic is. For example, you have a flour, eggs, and baking powder, milk. You can turn that into a cake by baking it. You put like an element, the fire element, into it, and you turn that into something else, right? So that's magic, guys. That's magic. If you throw that cake, I mean, people has been baking cakes since Sumerians. So, but the thing is, that's what alchemy and magic is. So being the light is going to be within the next 4 weeks your magic here. This can be you looking at things with a positive perspective, or if you come across anything sounds negative, finding the positive, the light inside of it, and really reflecting that to your outside is going to be the mission here. We have eagle, see from a higher perspective. Important because we have the eagle here, or a falcon here too, can fly high. So it's going to be also important to see beyond the veil of things. So in order for you to see the abundance, we have sun, enjoy success and happiness. So I feel here when you be the light, the sun is going to be shining into your life as well. Maybe you can receive some material stuff here. And heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. This is why is this important? This is about receiving the things that are coming to you. You might receive a gift, you might receive a compliment, you might receive something that maybe you don't think you deserve deep down in there. That's why the heart guardian tells you to love. Let yourself be loved by the universe, because the universe can only love you as much as you love yourself. So allow yourself to receive the blessings coming to you. We have here your affirmation. The point of sleep, not exactly affirmation, but it's just a statement. The point of sleep is to let it all go. 4 of Swords here is also reset energy coming. I told you that you can, like, if you can take those breaks, clearing your mind, that is going to also help you maybe break free from this fearful mind as well. There is a reason we spend so many hours sleeping. Take a break from thinking about your problems and just float away. If you give your subconscious some time to do its thing, you'll be surprised at how far it will take you. The subconscious, this justice card, is the solutions that are coming to you, okay? Through the subconscious. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.